Okay, I had a really good experience working with Cobblestone, and I would definitely recommend it to other organizations. I think the brief was a challenging brief, and I thought Cobblestone throughout responded to that extremely well, both in terms of design, concept, and working with us as a customer. We weren't the easiest customer to work with, I know that, because things changed and there were a lot of different moving parts, but I think the end product was really, really excellent and is excellent. I know from my experience of using it, it's very high quality. People get it. And so the value of the work that was put in can really be seen. It's an excellent resource that we now have. As I said, it's taken us to another level in terms of what we can offer. The content, I suppose, the proof is in the pudding. People get it. People get the concepts, whereas before, you're relying maybe on a facilitator to get those concepts across to somebody. They're concepts that people can get because the learning is designed so well. So certainly, we had a very good experience. I had a very good experience working with Cobblestone. It wasn't all plain sailing, and that's the nature of any project, but we were able to sort out problems as they arose, and that was, I think, for me, a key part. The customer relationship, I thought, was what underpinned everything, and that's what really I found easy to work with. When there's a good customer relationship, when we're able to sort out the problems and keep the moving parts going in the one direction, and I certainly had that experience with Cobblestone. I am delighted with what we have. It's a great quality set of resources which we now have for our Grief in the Workplace program, which hopefully will be of benefit to people and will make a difference to people in terms of difficult situations that they come across. Well, we've seen very good results in terms of the work that we do day to day. These resources are being incorporated into our courses, workshops, and postgraduate courses as well. They're working seamlessly. And the RCSI are now taking on a couple of those modules into their courses for undergraduate doctors, which again just shows their transferability and their quality. This arose during COVID. One of the, I suppose, goals that we have in the Grief in the Workplace program is to broaden awareness of grief and loss that impacts on people's lives, especially in their workplaces. And when COVID happened, a lot of our work, which traditionally would have been done face to face, could no longer be done face to face. So we had to look at alternative ways of engaging with people and also of providing supports. And that's how our project came about. We looked particularly at the situation for frontline healthcare staff, both in nursing homes and in acute hospitals. We couldn't go in and provide that support. We could provide it by telephone, but also we were in the midst of an extremely difficult pandemic. People were run off their feet, and there was a lot of fear and other concerns going on. It was a tribute to the work that you and your designers have done, Sean. The design is so good, it engages people and it works for them. And I've used one of those videos, which is on the grieving process, in nearly all of my training sessions since it's been developed. And I've just been blown away by how people are captivated by it. They get it. They get the concepts. So that use of digital media alongside face-to-face or facilitated sessions is working really, really well for us. So they work really, really well. So the brief has been transferred, I would say, in a really fantastic way, in a way that is working and in a way that has kind of taken our engagement with people around this topic to a different level. We now have easy to understand resources that people can draw on. They're simple, they're short, but they get the conversation going and we can take it from there. It also gives people ideas and direction in terms of how I need to respond to something like this. So it certainly
Mm.
has upped the kind of level of support and the level of I suppose quality resources that we have available and that we can use in different situations.